this down a little bit there. How's my mic volume, by the way? Welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm Keebler. I am still trying to get the whole like volume of my mic to sound like okay until I can get like a decent mic. But I've noticed in some of my playbacks, the voice has been a little bit out there, crackly, loud, not pleasant to listen to. So hopefully this is better tonight. So if it's not, by all means, please let me know. But yes, hello, welcome. Hope everyone's having a decent day. How was your Tuesday? My Tuesday was spent playing with cat boxes, playing. It's garbage day tomorrow, so I had to get the cat boxes all cleaned up and out, and they were a little worse off than I'd like to admit, so that was quite the adventure. They're better now, and the kitty cats are very happy with me. Worked today. I had yesterday off, so going to work today was like my Monday, even though it's Tuesday. So that was not enjoyable, but, you know, got a lot done. Man's on a new schedule now, so he's working an awful schedule where he's got 3 12-hour shifts in a row. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 12-hour shifts, and then a 6-hour shift on Thursdays, but then he has 3 days off on the weekends, and it matches up with my days off, so that's exciting. So there's a lot of just pep talking and doing what I can to get him ready to tackle the day, essentially. What else is new? Oh, the biggest thing, I think, since the last time I was on is there we go. I got a new tattoo. I got a Lord of the Rings tattoo. It's kind of hard to... I never realized how hard it is to show this part of your arm. Let's see. Nope. There we go. Maybe. Kinda. No, it's not working. But it is the Shards of Narsil from Lord of the Rings. Covered with the one ring sitting on top of it. And it's got the Kingsfoil plant wrapped around it. It's got the 7 stars, and then behind it is the Eye of Sauron and the very tippy top of Barad-dûr, which I think looks really badass. So I'm very happy with it. Speaking of Barad-dûr, I don't know if there's any Lego fanatics out there. I'm a huge Lego fan. In fact, at some point, I'm going to have shelves somewhere all around in this room to display some of our Lego sets that we have. But I saw that Lego's releasing Barad-dûr, and I want it so bad. It looks so cool. However, it's $450, and I just cannot fathom spending that much. Like I've spent a stupid amount on Legos before, but like that is outrageous, absolutely outrageous. But it looks really badass, and it's huge, and it looks so cool. So I'm a little bummed that it is the price that it is, because it means I will not be getting it. But it could be worse, you know. Someone out there's gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna watch a video of them putting it together so I can act like I'm enjoying it too. Let's see. So, other than that, hope you all are enjoying your day tonight, or night today, your thing, your evening, your something. I hope you're having an enjoy. And if not, then hopefully the next couple hours will be a little bit of an enjoy for you. But today, I'm going to play Manor Lords. Now, I played this on stream once before, right when it first came out. I didn't know what I was doing. And so I've been playing it a bunch off stream. And now that I've played it a bunch off stream, I'm starting to understand how to navigate through it, what to do with it. And so I thought, you know, this is kind of the game that's capturing my attention right now, so it's the one I was going to play on stream tonight. Now, I'm going to do a brand new playthrough. We're going to start over from scratch, and we're going to kind of set some parameters, because the game still's in early access, and so with playing it as much as I have learned where the game is lacking, where it's struggling a little bit. So my challenge with this one is I want to see how big of a city we can get before raiders destroy it all, or I kill everybody with famine because I suck at managing my crops. I just want to see how big of a medieval city we can obtain, and if we can actually build an army successfully, because I also suck at that. And if we can build an army successfully, then we're going to start taking over other people's lands and be, you know, tyrants. So if that's your kind of gameplay, then, you know, kick back and relax. And if not, then hey, no worries. I appreciate you popping by to say hi anyways. So let me go ahead and get things switched here. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get my game audio going. There we go. Hopefully that volume is good for everybody. But where we are at, and here I'll temporarily move me out of the way so we can see our options here, is I've already decided who we're going to be playing as. So I've picked our character. I've made the shield, or the coat of arms, essentially. Mainly because that's, I don't know, that's what I spend the most time on, is making the coat of arms. It's like no one's going to want to sit here and watch that. So our end goal is we want a large town settlement to win. We could do domination, but I'm not good at that. Conquest I'm not good at yet. There is also endless play, but we're gonna go with growth today. I think growth would be really good. Turn that down just a smidge there. So we're gonna do growth. Off-map adversary, we're gonna go ahead and keep that on. We're going to keep our AI aggressiveness as reactive, meaning that they're not going to press claims to our regions, but they will protect their own. So if we attack anybody, we're going to see some battles on the field. Raider frequency, we're going to go ahead and keep that at medium. So at most, we'll get like 1 raid every 2 years. But we're going to up our raider free years to 3 to start off with. We're going to leave the initial bandit camps at 1. Bandit camp spawn limit no more than 3 on the map, because the bandits can get really out of control, because that's one thing that's definitely not quite balanced yet, is everybody's armies are just obnoxiously huge and yours are not. And it's really expensive to get an army built in the beginning because there's so much other stuff you need to be focusing on. So I've been watching their Discord and their forums to kind of see like what are they focusing on with their updates and stuff, and so that's something that they are working on, is the balancing of that. You'll also see that our opponent is taking over the map super fast too. That is also something that I know that they're tweaking and going to be adjusting. Starting supplies. Because we're aiming to make a big giant city, we're going to start off with double supplies. So yes, this is going to be an easy mode, but I want a more relaxed experience for this one. Our armament delivery, so once we get at least 5 residential plots built, we'll get a small shipment of weapons, which will be good, so we can defend ourselves. We're going to keep the residential requirements balanced, so that means if requirements aren't fulfilled, meaning they're not happy, our town will not grow, so we have to keep them happy. And this is where the approval rating comes into play. So approval factors do have an average impact on population growth, and we can increase that if we wanted to make it harder on ourselves. Our well placement, we want that to be on underground water. I do like trying to place my wells wherever underground water is, just to again make it feel more like a realistic city. And weather events we're going to keep balanced for now. Now, one of these days I'm going to do a playthrough where I just go balls to the wall, amp everything up, and go crazy. Tonight, really, I want to learn how to manage a city, how to keep it running and functioning and growing, because I am struggling with that in my gameplay currently. So we're going to go ahead and begin. Oh, and I'm going to move me back so I'm out of the way. Boop. Also, since it was kind of a long day today, I am treating myself with just a little bit of whiskey. Got a nice little tiny glass of bourbon, so cheers to you tonight. And if you don't drink, then cheers with your water or with your soda. I am a beverage goblin. I have to have 3 drinks at a time. It cannot be helped. I mean, it could be helped, but nah. Okay, so this is our lord. I have named him. Let's see, can we see his name? Nope. Let's zoom out to the map. Oh, it's not going to say his name. Well, anyways, we have a new message here. Our goal is to reach a large town settlement level to achieve victory. Prosperity awaits. Now, our lord up here, I named him Sir Chonky. And then this is our coat of arms. I just kind of threw some things together. And this is where we're starting. So down here, if we zoom in, this is our settlement. I have the game paused currently. So this is where our 5 families are currently living. As you can see, we have some food and some goods out in the open here, which is not very good for us. We want to make sure our supplies are not getting destroyed by weather. Looks like we got 40 breads, 40 firewood, 40 stone, and some tools. And then we've got some logs already here for building. We've got Bartholomew's and Margeth. We got our ox, named Linhart, apparently. We have Conrad, Nickel. Who we got out here? We got Ott, Heinz, Beatrix, Jorg, Albrecht, and another Albrecht. There are a lot of repeat names. That is something that I do hope that they continue to adjust, is just how frequently some of the names are utilized. I had a city once where, because I know one of the names it'll generate is Kuntz, Cuntz, and I had a city where there was like 10 of them. And I was like, why are there so many cunts in my village? Let's see, we have our hitching post and we have our homeless people's tents. So we need to figure out where we're going to build our city. So let's take a look at our land. So we have a stone deposit that's not very heavy. Now the land, if you look at the map, so this is the map, and you are just randomly assigned to one of these. I have not yet figured out exactly what causes you to get assigned to things. It could be the lord that you're picking, the settings that you have. It could just be completely random. I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet. But we are down over here. So our stone deposit is pretty limited. Our berry deposit is also pretty limited, but it's a seasonal thing, so it's not the end of the world. What is good, though, is that we have a rich deposit of wild animals. So we're going to have a pretty good time feeding our people. We do have some iron. Not a ton, but we have some. But we do have a lot of clay. That is a ton of clay. So I think we're going to be able to mine that clay early and make some good money with that, making tiles and things like that. See, we got some entry points over here. We got 2 roads coming in there, exiting out into one area there, and another one over here. Otherwise, we are pretty cut off from everybody else. Looks like we are really only having to worry about road traffic-wise, people coming from, what is this, Waldbrand? We are in Einchenchau, which we are going to change the name of that. We are going to be in Kiblandia. Alright, this is now Kiblandia. And if we zoom out, yes, now it says Kiblandia. I like that. Okay. So, next thing we need to figure out is we need to figure out like where it's going to be best to build things. So, we're going to look for our water source first. So, we can see where all of our water is running. And that's important for our well placement because we want our well... Oh, hi, Mimic! Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Feel free to hang out in the shadows. So, we need to go ahead and place our well. I love the idea of putting a well in an area like this, but I don't know if that will fit. I like the idea of figuring out where our city center is going to be and like making a circle, putting the well in the middle of that. Because the idea is you want to make sure that all your citizens have easy access to quite a few things. So water is a huge one. The other thing that's important is the marketplace. Hi, Mimic. This is Manor Lords. I've mentioned before, I'm a big fan of city builders. This is a newer one that's in early access right now. Yes, this is a medieval city builder, and it is by far all the features that are in it. They're so cool. They're so cool. How you build houses, the way they designed how to build houses, which I'll show real quick, but I'm not going to commit anything. So the house building is really cool. So you click and you see how that arrow has like that little divot? That shows you what side your houses are going to be facing the road. And then when you expand it, it'll automatically fill it in with your house plots. And then there, the burgage, which is like do you want them to farm? Do you want them to have chickens? Things like that. You can also decrease it so you could have a multifamily homes. It's so good. Yeah, it is so good. I love it. So they have that for your city building. There's so much. There's so much. So right now what I'm looking at is I'm trying to get a feel for what my map has to offer. So we have our water figured out. We also have, so the emmer is like wheat and things like that. So where's wheat going to be grown well, which is important to know because it's a hot commodity. It looks like we got a little area down here Maybe a little area right over here, but basically right here is where the wheat's going to be growing. So let's see, flax. This is not very good flax lands, not very good barley lands. And we got some areas for rye as well, right there and right there. So you kind of have to plan ahead a lot in regards to just trying to figure out like where are your farms going to go. So seeing this, my farms are going to go here, which means my city cannot go here. The other thing we need to be mindful of is how long is it going to take people to get to their jobs? So we know we need people to get to the hunter place. We know we need people to get to the clay place. Um, so what we're likely going to do is I think we're going to start off our city kind of in the middle in here. I think we're going to clear out a lot of these woods and expand our city into this area over here since there's not very good growing area. So what I like to do is I like to kind of lay some roads ahead of time just so I know like what I'm doing. So I'm going to go to right about, actually before I do that, I also want to lay down my road for where I'm going to be putting my water wells. So let me see, where's my water at again? Okay, good. Water does go right here. So I think we're going to put our city center like right in this area. I wish that overlay stayed up though. I'm just going to kind of create a really janky ass circle. And then I'll show you my next favorite feature, which is if you hold Control and use your little mouse scrolly wheel, you can adjust the curvature of the road. Which I need to make it a little bit better in order for it to be able to do that. Why are we not curving? Oh, maybe it's too curvy. There we go. So you can kind of see right there. We're getting some good curvature. Decent-ish. I can work with that. So we got a little circle area there. And we're going to go ahead and put our water well right in the middle of this. So I like the idea of our water well being like smack dab in the middle. It is so nice. It is so nice. So then I also know the other thing I like to do is your houses need to be near the marketplace. And so the way that the marketplace is you just draw a shape and the villagers will automatically build their own little market stalls. So the method that I like to do is I like to kind of create like a, I don't know my shapes, like a freaking triangles coming off of it like this. It's not the best. This is also something that I hope that they improve is I like the ability to be like perfect circles and perfect angles, but you just don't have that capability. So now we're going to build our first marketplace, which I know I want the marketplace to kind of hang out in this area. So this would give us 6 stalls if I did it like that. So if I made it a little bit bigger, that would give me 9. Let's try it this way. You just got to kind of finagle with it a little bit. See, like if I put the plot there, I get 13, but if I move it there, I get 9. So there's some weirdness. So that gives me 11. Kind of like the idea of getting 13 here, but the 11's not bad. Let's try it from this side. Okay, that gives me 13, and it does auto-save for you. And yeah, Mimic, it is really nice. Like, I play a lot of city builders, and the way that this one is set up just, oh, it just blows me away. It gives me so much hope for the future city builders, if I'm being quite honest. Because they've introduced some really cool functionalities that just other city builders just don't have. Okay, let's make this a little bit bigger. Put that there. See, that kind of feels like a waste. So I think what I'm going to do... A lot of this is really futzy and finicky, which is it's my kind of gameplay. It's just trying to finagle it and bend it to your will. So I think we had the most success when we did it like this. Go up a little bit. Yeah, because we get our 13 stalls if we do it like that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, I love. Yeah, go ahead, lurk. You're good. And yeah, you know, I like bending people to my will too. I am definitely an enabler. Most people in my life will agree with that. I can't help it. We get 15 movement there. So, but yeah, feel free to lurk. I'm still going to be talking about this, and if there is more that you want to see with this game, I always upload my streams to my YouTube page as well. Mainly just for those people who do like to just watch old streams. Yeah, I'm one of those people too, so that's why I do it that way. Also, because I'm lazy and I don't know how to edit. But baby steps, I'm learning. So you enjoy your night. Feel free to lurk and pop in as you feel like it. I'm gonna keep building this city. All right, so we need to continue to place down our markets. So I like planning ahead for my market space because as your city grows, this is really important to make sure that your citizens have a place to sell their goods, essentially. Let's see. I like... That looks like a good placement. Get 16 stalls there. All right. So we got market, we got water. That is good. So now I want to build a road going around my marketplace. Great. Nope. Right there. Little diamond shape, essentially. Right. You're going to be difficult, of course. Can't have perfect diamonds, apparently. No, no, no. Stop it. Just let me put the road where I want it. There we go. Alright, so now that we've got our market square, our town square, essentially, we're going to be building all of our houses around this. And all this prep work will pay off in the long run. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect all my roads to the various roadways that I know exist around here. Like this one out here. So this will just make it easier for everybody to get around and do their jobs. We gotta be careful not to impact our hunting ground. That could be very detrimental to our survival. And then this road, I know there's a road out there, so we're gonna do some curving down through the woods, through there. Perfect, okay. Town square, I like it. Now the last thing is we need to connect this farm road into all of this. So I think we're going to go like that just for now. Keep it simple. We might expand on that later and do some fun forking off, but at least people can get to here to start the building. Now before we can hit play, the next thing we really want to do is we need to get our logging camp set up because we're going to need a lot of wood for what we're going to be doing here. And I really want this area cleared out, especially since it borders another country. We want to make sure we can keep an eye on when raiders and stuff are coming into our territory. So we're going to put our logging camp kind of off in the woods over here, and we're just going to let them go to town. We're going to let them run wild and do what they want. Okay, logging camp is up. We're going to hit play. Now what we're going to see is we're going to see our folks here. They're going to grab their ox, and they're going to go build that logging camp. And they are all off. And currently nobody has any jobs, so anybody that's unassigned, they're automatically going to go off and build. Something else that's kind of cool that I really like is I can walk around as the Lord and see the progress or lack of progress made on my country. I don't know why. I think that's kind of neat. And I'm excited to see how this feature develops over time, too. Because right now, this is all you can do is you can just walk around. But, like, I low-key want the ability to bitch slap people and be like, you suck, you're a peasant. Kneel, kiss my ring. You can see them all coming down there. I can run up to them, check them out. And if you notice, you're slower on the grass than you are in the on the road, even though the roads are just dirt. Look at me, I'm a lord. Not above my peasants. And for any of you just lurking and hanging out, just a reminder, you know, if you enjoy city builders and like watching city builders, feel free to hit follow. I play a lot of these. Manor Lords is just one of the many that I play. I'm always downloading new city builders. I don't know what it is. They just itch that little part in my brain that just makes me feel good. I think it's just like, I don't want to say God complex, but you know, just that feeling of being in control of a city, controlling its destiny. So I play games like this. I play City Skylines. I play I have RimWorld. I haven't really dove too much into that one yet. I need to play that one off stream a little bit more before I go live with that one. I've got the Universum, Planet Crafter, like all of those types of games where you're building a village. I have quite a few of them. I've got a couple of medieval ones too. So there's Manor Lords like this one. I also have one called Going Medieval. That's pretty good. There's another one too that I play occasionally that I can't think of what it's called right now. It's... Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. It's another medieval city builder game. But I'm always down for recommendations too. If people have any recommendations on good city builders that they enjoy, by all means, please share. So these folks down here, what they're doing is they're building our wells so we can drink water. Which I should probably do and not just suck down my whiskey. And there's our well. I also hope that eventually they'll add upgrades for things like this, where like the well can be like a covered well at some point. Alright, so now they're going to come over to... wherever the hell I put that. Over here is where our logging camp's going to be. Now, right now, I can see one issue is that it takes them a while to get over here. So I want to connect my roads up a little bit more, I think. Because, yeah, it's going to take them a little bit to get over here. Because the only other road goes straight through and connects down over here. So we're going to want to make sure that our goods can get delivered, you know? So we're going to connect a road like this, straight in the middle. Because I think that'll be helpful with just ensuring our wood can get to where we need it to go. And I like the idea of having a road in the middle for all of those. So I'm going to do that all over the place. Which this will make more sense the more we get into it. And we have a new message, which we're going to play here in just a second. We're going to go ahead and fork this off this way. Fork this off this way. Alright, our message. I have heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you would not judge me by the rumors and the slanders that some may spread about me. So this is something that is in development still, which is your ability to talk with the other lords and your ability to basically negotiate with them, become allies with them. So it has like a hint of civilization to it if you've ever played the Civilization games. But I'm not going to do this right now, though, because it really doesn't do anything. Now, he will own all of this very shortly, because that is something they're currently balancing, is just how quickly this guy takes over the map. He takes it over in like a year, and it's impossible with the way that the game is set up for you to get yourself to that point, unless you're an expert at playing these, which I am not. But I like having fun with it, so. Alright, we're going to continue going out... see, straight this way. We'll curve it this way. Another road in. There we go. Okay. So now other things we need to get built is we need a place for our goods, our storage essentially. And so I'm thinking this is going to be kind of like one of the main roads in and out of town. I like the idea of having some of our stored goods close by. Let's make it easy for people at the market to fill up their stalls. So we're going to build a granary and a storehouse right here. Eventually we're going to move our hitching post down over here as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to our logging camp. We're going to make this our highest priority because we need wood in order to be able to build things. So we're going to go to town. We're going to fast forward this. We're going to watch them build. Start to make this place a home. So this is our logging camp. And we're getting there. We're under construction still, but about halfway there. Now what's neat is with the logging camp, I can tell it to only work in a certain area, or I'm noticing I'm a little glitchy here. We'll zoom out, see if that helps. So we can tell them to only log in a certain area, or we can just let them go nuts, which I put them over here because they'll go nuts and they'll clear out this whole area, which I'm fine with. Where we don't want them to clear out is over here where our food sources are, so where our wild animals and our wild berries are. Because that would not go very well for us. And we have a logging camp. So now the most important thing is we need to assign a family here. So that would take one of these unassigned and it would give them a job. Now in the family, 3 people always live in the families. So if I assign and I look at people, well, right now there's 2, but the 3rd will show up here eventually. And you can see where everybody is and what they're doing. So we want them to go ahead and just log. That's all they're going to do, is they're just going to log stuff. Now our other folks, they're going to get started on our granary and our storehouse. I definitely want our granary to be the high priority. And then the next thing we're going to work on is our housing, our burgage. And since these will automatically start off at a medium priority, I can plan ahead. I can go ahead and get them built and kind of see like where they're going to be. I know I wanted to butt up to this, or at least as close to that as possible. I think this will be good because we'll get 3 houses and we'll get 3 fairly decent sized plots, which we can use for vegetable growing, which that'll be very handy in the beginning. We're going to go ahead and plant another chunk here. And see, this one, it won't let me do because we don't have enough goods. So we have to wait until we get some more trees chopped to do those. So you know what that means? We're going to hit fast forward and just see what happens here. Now once our granary and our storage is built, we're going to assign a family to each of those as well. Because then what they'll do is they'll be focused solely on keeping those storehouses full and setting up shops at our marketplace, little marketplace stalls, so that way they can sell the goods that are in the storehouse. Well, most importantly, it's raining right now. And so we can see that our exposed goods are starting to get soggy, and no one likes soggy bread. So our granary's finished. We're going to go ahead and assign someone to there. And they'll start carrying all of the goods that are over here into the granary. And assign someone to the storehouse, and they're going to carry all the rest of the goods into here. Our storehouse, we're going to have to level up pretty darn quick, though. But now they're going to go ahead and get started on our housing plots. We're going to get some housing plots going. The other thing we need to get going, though, is we definitely need our hunter. So we need to make sure that our folks have food. Otherwise, we're going to be screwed come wintertime. So we're going to just put a hunter's lodge right here. And we're going to go ahead and up the priority on that. Because food's a little bit... Like, they got tents they can live in. Like, yeah, they're not happy that they're homeless, but they'll be even less happy if they don't have food. We can keep track of our approval rating up here. We can see right now the thing they're most antsy about is the fact that they're homeless, which, you know, we're getting there. We're going to get them some homes here shortly. We just want to get them some food first. So we're going to leave this on fast forward. And really the first couple of years, in my opinion, are the hardest, because if you don't get yourself set up correctly or well enough, it's going to impact your ability to survive come year 4, 5, and so on. But so far, I'm really liking this housing plot. I think it's looking good. Oh, and you can see we've got our market stalls. So we have a firewood stall. And we have a... what is this one? Food stall. And then when this one fills up, they'll move around and they'll fill up all of these eventually. Which is why I wanted them in the center here. Alright, we have our first burgage plot. Now with this, what we can do, we can't upgrade or anything like that, but we could add in a vegetable garden or a chicken coop. But as you can see, this does cost money. We currently only have 100 goings to work with, but we also need to make sure we do have a supply of food going. So we're going to go ahead and do our vegetable garden because it's the cheapest. We're going to do that for all 3 of these. And that means whoever moves in here, somebody's going to be tending to this garden all the time. So there will be at least some food for this family come winter time. And that'll be helpful, especially until we start to get farms and all that established. Now, somewhere around here is our hunting plot. We're going to go ahead and put our hunters, and you can set a hunting limit too. So we can see that we have a very rich deposit of wild animals. So we could probably up this to 15 and be on the safe side. We're going to manage this though and keep an eye on it to make sure that this doesn't dip too low. Otherwise you could, you know, kill all your animals and then you wouldn't have any food. Now, the other thing that's starting to happen is there are bandits that start to pepper the landscape. So we have a bandit camp here. Not near us, so we're not in great danger or anything like that. But if we wanted to, we could form an army or a little militia, come here, take them out, and then we could get all their goods. However, currently, this guy, Hildebolt van Berenreut, this guy will take care of all of those usually before you can get to them because he's set to be very, very, very aggressive right now. So I am looking forward to that being adjusted. Alright, so we need 2 more housing plots built. And I think we're just going to go ahead and keep going around in a circle here. Because that feels good to me. So I like this because we're going to get a little 2-family home over here, a single family and a single family. So that means we're going to have enough homes for our people that live here right now, and then an additional 2 homes for other people to join. Now, your city won't grow unless your approval rating is at 50% or more. So we really need to make sure we get our homelessness taken care of. Now, our supplies are over here. The other thing I want to do is I want to move our hitching post. We're going to relocate this because I want our hitching post close to, well, where people are carting goods in and out. So we're going to make this our highest priority. And all this prep work is just going to make our gameplay in the long run that much smoother. Because once we get it moved over here, eventually we can upgrade this so it can hold 2 oxen. So you can do oxen or horses, and in the beginning, oxen are really important. I don't really know the difference of the benefits that horses give you. I haven't really played around with that too much yet, but I will eventually. Hope you can see they're gardening away like crazy. Look at them go. Madalena and Elbrecht are currently plowing like crazy. Make sure they get some food going. Now, autosave feature is really nice, so I don't even have to worry about it. Obviously, you can save if you want to by just hitting escape, and then you can hit save game. But the other thing I enjoy is, like, you can hear them talking smack to each other. Like, this guy's just, like, grumbling about having to move things all over the place. 'Cause he's a transporter.
Come on.
Got our lady selling food over here. That looks like some moldy-ass bread, but you know what? It's bread. It's something.
You will not find finer wares anywhere else.
You will not find finer wares anywhere else. Of course not, because you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, and there literally is nowhere else to get anything else. Oh, I love it. So our hunting camp, they're catching meat, they're getting hides, so that's good. Eventually we'll build a tannery so we can make clothes. We're going to go ahead and build the ability to harvest our berries here soon enough. We just have to get to more people, so we still have somebody to build. Hi, Mav! How you doing? How's your day been going? I'm just rambling about my weird passion of city builders. I guess it's not too weird, but, you know, if there's a game you like, there's a game you like, you know? Right now we're trying to cure our homelessness. So our houses should be getting built here very shortly. I'm curious to see which ones get built first. I think this one's going to be built first, and then it'll go this way. Lots of rain. Yeah, it's been rainy all day here too. Aw, you can see. So, fun fact, we're currently in the process of redoing this room slightly. We have a little fold-out couch behind us. And we've decided that we want to move that into our lounge, into our main part of the house. But I also have one of these giant-ass beanbags that's like 5 feet in size. Like, the thing's huge. You can fit multiple people on it. It's great. But we want to move that in here because when the man has his day off, because he works thirds, I like to hang out with him until I fall asleep. And then some nights, you know, I don't want to go to bed. So then I can crash on the beanbag, hang out with him, and still be comfortable and get my sleep. So I, you know, not dying the next day of no sleep because I was being difficult and not wanting to go to bed. So, but the cats love to use it as their own personal cat bed, and I love it because, like, she's so tiny, and she's just so little, and she's just in the middle of this giant beanbag. It's so cute. Oh, we got a burgage plot. Let's give it some carrots. Actually, no. We're going to hold off on giving any of these carrots because we want to keep some of this gold. Because one of the things we're going to be buying here very shortly is a trader. And we need some gold to establish some trade routes. Otherwise, we might fuck ourselves and not be able to make any money. So many little things to be mindful of. We also need to get a church built, too, at some point. And our administration, our manor. Okay, but I think behind these houses here, I'm going to attempt to build another road, slightly, maybe. We're going to go around like so. There we go. Just giving them another place to quickly, you know, jut to where they need to get to. Because then we can put our trade house right here, potentially. Because, yeah, our farms are going to be up there. We also could put our trader down over here, mainly. Because this is a King's Road, so this is a main thoroughfare. Decisions. Yeah, I think we're going to put our trade house down over here. I like that. I think I like that. I say I like that, but then I'm like, do I really? I don't know if I like that. So let's think about this. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. Gives people more reason to visit down here. We're going to put it, like, right here. Right at the crossroads. Bam. And that's a lower priority compared to everything else. So we're going to make these high. So they continue to build our houses so we can give our people homes. And that's the thing that I really enjoy is, like, you can choose the priority for things that are being built. So, like, my trading post, you know, it's a low priority. I can make it the lowest priority possible, meaning, like, they'll get to it when they fucking get to it. So if you want to plan out your city, you really can, as long as you have the resources. Otherwise, it won't let you pop it in place. You can hear him dumping some water.
Why do I have to carry this around?
Oh, this guy's angry because he has to carry water.
Bread, freshly baked and still warm from the oven.
This woman's baking her bread. Although, this is okay. One complaint that I have,
Fresh meat.
and this
Get
is
your
just
fresh
me.
meat here.
I hate
No
how the
finer
meat is
cuts
hung
in
so
all
close
the
to the
land.
bread. Like, that just feels wrong.
I only sell the finest wares in all the land.
I think that's funny, though. But now our approval rating currently is at 43%.
Feast your eyes on our fine
Mainly because of that
selection.
homelessness that we were dealing with, because we didn't get our houses built fast enough. But that will go away. And once these last houses are built and people move in, things are going to start to pick up for us. I have yet to get to 100% approval rating. I have seen people on YouTube do it. I've tried to mimic what they do to do it, and I can't make it work. The highest I've gotten approval rating wise was like 76%, which I'm pretty proud of. And that's with taxes going. You know, people hate taxes. Real life and in games. Woo! Alright, so we just had a big thing happen here. So, we have reached small city size. So a strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we still need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. So I also have not been lucky enough to start off on a civilization plot that has a healthy amount of iron. So unfortunately, I have not really gotten to experience that gameplay of harvesting the iron and building my own forges and all of that. Because I haven't lucked out. So I do hope in the future, like, they let you pick which, like, land you start out on, or that, like, a land is associated with a specific lord or something. Because I haven't quite figured out what causes you to get what land where. Sorry, I'm gooing up my tattoo at the moment. It's starting to feel a little dry, so I need to moisturize. But yeah, so I haven't gotten to experience really like building my own weaponry. I've had to just outsource it to a trader, which that can get really expensive. So that's why I'm really happy to see we have a healthy amount of clay, because I know for a fact we can sell the clay, or at least sell clay tiles, and make some pretty decent money to help out our little country here that we're building once we get our clay thing going. But first we need people to move in, so we need our approval rating to go up, which it should do now that we've got homes. Now the other thing that happens is we now have the ability to assign a development point. So it's kind of like a skill tree is kind of what you can think of this. We have trade logistics, foreign suppliers, heavy plows, sheep breeding, orchardry, where you can basically have apples, trapping, forest management, which doubles the capacity of all of our berry deposits, which that might be good since we don't have a very strong berry deposit. Beekeeping, which would give us access to honey, charcoal burning, and basic armor making. So all of those are different development points that we can choose. Now we're not going to choose one yet though. The main reason for that is because when we get our trader established, which our building is still being worked on for that, when we get our trader established, you'll see that our development point here this is really the big one that we want to spend on, because some of the trade routes to establish them cost hundreds of dollars, but some of them only cost like 6 or 7. So if we were to put a skill point here right now, we'd be fucking ourselves a little bit, because we wouldn't be able to establish trade points for super cheap either. So we want to wait until we've exhausted all of the cheap ones and then click on this, so that way we can get the rest of them for a lot cheaper than 100 gold. So that's exciting. But that's why we're hanging on to our gold here, so we can establish those trade points. But for now, we're just going to be focusing on really just building up our stocks of stuff. So our warehouse, our storehouse is almost already full. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to... Oh, you can't upgrade it yet. We need We need some things before we can upgrade. We're gonna go ahead and establish our militia. So if need be, we can, you know, we could start battles with people. I mean, we'll get our asses kicked right now. But everybody is officially in a home. And now we just need all of our supplies over here to get picked up. So one thing that I'm gonna do... Can we move those? I don't think we can move these. Or assign people to move them. I think we just gotta wait for them to naturally be used. So we'll deal with that in a bit. We're gonna build that house. And then the next thing we need is we need people. But then we are also gonna set up our mining operation. Oh, I planned that so well. Look at how well that fits right over top of the little... Oh, it's so perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. We're going to make this a low priority. But we are going to have a mining pit here until this deposit is gone. And you might be like, oh, but Keebs, like that seems really like an awful place to put a mining pit. And it is. But hey, that's where it is until it's gone. So... But we might be able to at least fit a house or so in here. Yeah, we can fit a couple houses in here, so it won't be too bad. I'm feeling okay with this. So we're gonna go ahead and build some houses over here. And then we're gonna go ahead and this road that we have connected over here, we're just gonna continue it down over here. So again, just maneuvering through the city as easy as possible for our people. We're all about management and just trying to make things easy on our people. There's the road over here. There it is. There's our hunters. How's our animals? Our animals are doing good. We do need to get some berries going here, essentially. So you can see the berry bushes. And the level of detail. I love the fact that I can zoom out and have, like, little to no detail. Or I can zoom all the way in and frickin' stare at Endolin as she's transporting spears all over the place. Everyone needs a spear in their house, you know? It's important. But I think we have a nice little healthy little village going here. So we're going to hit the fast forward again and just kind of wait and see what we develop now that we've gotten some things developed. Because what we're waiting for is we're waiting for our approval rating to increase, which our market food variety is helping us. So that's starting to increase, which means we have food. I mean, not a ton, but, you know, we have food. That is something else I just realized we need. We are getting low on wood, so we need a woodcutter's lodge. Oh yeah, see, look at how much they're already going to town over here. So our woodcutter's lodge, we're gonna kind of stick... Let's see. We want them to take out woods. We're gonna put them over here, I think, because I want some of these woods gone. No, I really want some of these woods gone. So maybe we'll stick it over here. Yeah, because then this is close to our storehouse. I like that idea. Okay, so we're going to put our woodcutter's lodge over here. We're going to put this up to a higher priority than everything else. That gets built next.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
We want them to finish this house up first, though. Okay, now we can fast forward again. So we got lots of timber going, so that's good.
Is this being straight? He thinks it is. Really straight enough for this kind of work.
I love listening to the things they talk about. I do hope they add more voice lines to this as time goes on. And for those of you who are just joining, welcome. I'm Keebler. I'm currently playing Manor Lords. And starting from scratch with the city, the goal that we're working towards is just to try to make the biggest city possible. That's the main focus of the gameplay today, is to learn how to make a big city and manage it. The layout we have going, so we have our little market square here. We've got our central area with our well. Just felt good to put the well in the middle. Marketplace right in the middle here, and we're going to put housing all around it so that way we can hopefully get these leveled up very quickly. We're trying to tap into our resources that we have rich deposits of, so our animals and our clay. We're getting buildings established like our trader, but right now the big focus is getting this approval rating up, and we're almost there. Yeah, homelessness, it just, for whatever reason, it just really makes people unhappy to not have a home. Can't imagine why. But if you're just joining, I am a big fan of city builders. If you don't know that, I love city builders. I play a ton of them. So if you ever have good suggestions for a city builder game that you really enjoy, by all means, please suggest it. I love to hear about them because I play a lot of them. Okay, so we do have our Woodcutter's Lodge. We only have enough fuel for 4 months. It's August. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. We have a lot of timber, so what we're going to do, because we don't have the people right now, we're going to temporarily get rid of our logging camp, or the person that's doing the logging camp, and we're going to move them over to the Woodcutter's Lodge. Because we want to make sure that we don't run out of any fuel for the winter time. So in the beginning, this is a lot of what you're doing, is you're juggling your families around to the best possible jobs that you need in that moment. And the whiskey is gone. I love these little glasses, though. It makes you feel fancy when you just start drinking a shot of something. And I don't drink a lot. At least I used to drink a lot, but not anymore. But we had our first cookout the other day, so I treated myself to a little bottle of brandy. Or not brandy, bourbon. And so now I've got some sipping whiskey. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself tonight to just a little sip of something. Other than that, I've got my water. And my zero sugar Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. It's really good. Alright, we got a bandit camp that was sighted. Let's see where this is at. So these are the bandits, the brigands. And they are getting closer to us. They're in the next chunk over. But the only roads that are close is they have to go through Waldebrand or something like that. Oh yeah, and I like that. You can see your roads as you're starting to build them. Keeblandia is really looking good, in my opinion. I'm not partial or anything. Alright, so we're going to click fast forward, and we are waiting for a family to join. As you can see, right now we're in August. We're at the end of summer. Autumn is about to hit us, where harvesting and plowing and all of that's going to be taking place. We're just going to go ahead and let things build. So we got plenty of housing now for people for when our families join. We're still at 5 families. That should increase soon enough, because our approval rating is getting up there. Let's see, and then do we have our trader built yet? Where did I put that? Oh, this drives me nuts. This road is not connected. We're going to connect it. Fine. Our trading post is completed. So this is our trading post. So again, when we have more people, we're going to get a trader established here. Because the trades that we have, as you can see, some of these trade routes are super cheap. And some of them are really, really pricey. So we want to wait until we get some of the cheaper ones established before we hit that button to get the pricey ones brought down. Otherwise, we're going to screw ourselves over in the long run. And we don't want that. Alright, our mining pit's done. Yeah, we are all set up, and now we're just waiting for people. And we're at an approval rating of 53, so that's good. Oh, we just went down to 47. What caused us to go to 47? the leftover homelessness from before. They're still upset about that. Like, you have homes now. Get over it.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Their approval rating's starting to climb again.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Come on, hit 50, hit 50. Then we just need some people to join us, and we'll be good. In the meantime, we can at least get, we can expand our living space over here, so we can have our 2-family plot ready to go. Because then we have room for 1, 2, 3, 4 families, which would be great. It's just a matter of time.
Meat so tender.
Oh, it's raining, just like it is here.
Go and see for yourself.
I like too that the person that's tending the stall will change, so you get to see everybody in the family. It's almost like they all have their own shifts, which is kind of cool. All right, we're at an approval rating of 52, 53. So anytime now, we should be getting another family joining us, hopefully. Because once we have that, we can start assigning people to other things. We're still doing good on timber. We're doing really good on our fuel. We want to, right now too, like your food, your fuel, your resources, they don't expire. So it's great to just like hoard them all. Okay, so now our wild animals are starting to get low. So we need to back off our wild game hunting. So we're going to take them off of there. And we're going to go ahead and move you guys over to the mining pit for now. Just so we can get some resources mined out. And let our animal population repopulate for the winter time. We've got enough food to last us through the winter, so I'm not concerned about getting low on food or anything. And that should help our animals increase.
These things do happen from time to time.
So when you click on the houses, you can see like what do we need to get them to level up. So we know we need a church and we need a clothing stall supply. So we need a tannery and we need to increase, we need to build a church. The other thing that could help us out with the clothing supply is gonna be our weaver's workshop. That uses wool and yarn and flax to produce linen. So we need a farm in order to make that worthwhile. So that's where we're going to start off with the tannery. And we have a new family. Hell yeah. Awesome. Okay. So let's take a look at our, what do we have here for goods? We have 41 hides, so we might as well. Actually, no. Before we do anything, we are going to put somebody in our trade house. There we go. We're going to go ahead and start to establish some of our trade routes. So what are some that can make us money right away? So we've got some clay. Clay doesn't make us a lot of money. We'd only get 1 gold for that. Hides would give us 4 gold though, so that's pretty good money right off the bat. And then once we change it into leather, we get it's just 6 gold for it, so that gets even better. And then, yeah, our tools, we need those, and we need all of our spears and all that stuff. So, I'm thinking to start off with, just to get the trades going and get the money flowing, we're going to go ahead and establish a trade route for hides. Now, it's 24 gold, which is still cheaper than 25 gold. It's not the greatest, but we're going to go ahead and establish that trade route. We're going to export, And I want to say we want to have an extra like 25 hides on hand. That just feels good. Now, resource-wise, we got stones, we got planks. Let's see, straight up wood. Firewood would be another great one. Like, granted, it's only 1 gold that we get, but it only costs us 4 gold to establish this trade route. So we're going to go ahead and establish that. And we're going to go ahead and export and keep 180 on hand. Clay is the other one that we could do right off the bat, but I'd rather hang on to that and make tiles, because if we do roof tiles, we get 8 gold versus 4 gold. And we do have to wait until it gets cheaper, though, for us to do that. But that would be definitely worth our money. So I think that'll be good. Meat, I'm hesitant to do any meat, because we don't really have a lot of food, and I don't want to screw our population over. And this is pretty much full, so the other thing we need to do is we're at that point where we need to build a saw pit. Now we want our saw pit near this, because this is where it's going to be getting all the wood from. And we're just going to go ahead and build a little road in between these two, like so. So we'll have our saw pit, and then how are we doing on our wood? Yeah, we have more than enough fuel. So where's our little fuel hut? Down here. That's our hunting camp. Fuel hut. I've lost our fuel hut. I know it's around here somewhere. Where did I shove that thing? Woodcutter's Lodge. Okay, we're gonna take you off of this, and we're gonna instead move you back over here to the logging camp for now. And eventually, we're gonna make them actually go to the saw pit. And the saw pit's important because that is going to go ahead and give us planks. And we need planks in order to level up a lot of our buildings or build some higher level buildings. That will help us get some money. Plus, we can sell the planks. The planks would be another great moneymaker because we definitely don't have a shortage of trees around here. We got plenty of trees. We've got a lot of clay that we're getting, so that's good. The other thing I want to get built is a clay furnace. I'm going to go ahead and put a clay furnace in. I'm thinking, I like the idea of it being back here. So we're going to get that built, and then we're going to get somebody assigned to that so we can go ahead and start making our clay roof tiles. Yeah, because we've got, look at this deposit, 3,046 or 45 clay. Like, that's going to last us a hot minute. So we got things to fast forward right now. We have some extra housing still, because I don't think that anybody's living here yet. Nope, no one's living there. No one's living there. How many families we got over here? We do have the 2 families here. And yeah, we're fully filled up over here. So it's just, we've got 2 homes left to fill. And so, oh, a new family just started moving in. So I think it's good for us to start building some more houses too. We're going to move into this territory here. Here we go. Build 3 more houses. You know what? Screw it. We're going to build a lot more houses. Because you know what they say, if you build it, they will come. Go. Okay, so that's interesting. If I do it like this, I get 4 houses. But if I do it like this, I get 3 houses, but all of them do have the little, like, plot behind their house. So if I just make this a little bit bigger to begin with. It's so weird. I do hope that someday I can understand, like, how the sizing gets to be the way that it is. If I go like this and I shrink it down, then we get 3 houses, all with their own little farming plots. Let's do that. We're just gonna let them go to town building stuff. Although we do need to assign, let's see, if we have somebody assigned there, we're gonna assign somebody to our saw pit, get that going, and let's check out where this bandit camp is. So this one's, oh, this area has 2 bandit camps in it. Nice. So we got 2 there, we got 1 there. So those are the 3 bandit camps that we have to contend with. Out of those 3, I think only one of them is one that will really affect us. Could be wrong though. Well, only time will tell. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stick another road back here. I like the idea of people being able to walk behind their houses. Just feels good, you know? Again, just doing anything we can to make it easier to traverse through town, to speed it up. Then we have our clay furnace. We've got room to put somebody here. We need to make sure they have some fuel reserves. All right, we are coming along. We are coming along nicely. We still only have the 2 little trader huts, but this area will start to fill up pretty big, especially once we start to get some other industries in here. And yeah, so we're starting to fill up our houses, so that's awesome. So we're going to go back into fast forward mode. We'll watch everybody run around like crazy people with their heads cut off. Look at them go. Look at them go! So where'd you go? I want to spy on you. Another ruler's army was sighted. Where? Alright, so this army is not in our land at least. But they're likely coming out here to deal with bandits. Probably this bandit camp would be my guess. And I wish we could deal with bandits, but, you know, we can't. We just don't have the funds or the money to do so. Oh, you can see him mining. Got to work. Alright, let's watch him mine and fast forward. Can you imagine if you actually worked that fast in real life? We have a new family moving in. Hell yeah. Welcome to Keeblandia. We have 4 houses that are being worked on, being built. Our gold is starting to increase, so you know what we can do is we can go ahead and we're going to build a vegetable garden over here. We're going to go ahead and put in, I think we're going to put in a goat shed so we can get some more leather going, because we do have our tanner over here. Or nope, that's a clay furnace. Where's our tanner? Did I put the tanner in? Or did I not do that? I don't think I put the tanner in. A tannery. We need that going. We're going to put that in right over here. So we're going to get our tannery going so we can start to get some clothing stalls going. And then, the next big thing we're going to build, once we have a decent source of planks. Which, how's that going over here? Okay, we're going to reserve a couple of those. So yeah, once we get a decent storage of planks going, then we are going to go ahead and build ourselves a church. And then we'll be able to start to level up these houses. Because to get to the next settlement level, we need at least 2 burgage plots that are level 2 or higher. And that will give us another point that we can use to spend in our tree. Which, granted, yeah, we haven't spent any of those points yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward. Let's watch them build. Clay furnace, so we're starting to get some roof tiles going. Yep, and we need to level this up, which we can't do until we have our planks. So that'll be important. So whenever these people decide to actually start making some planks, that'd be great. Let's see. I think we should give them a permanent livestock worker at some point. We'll see how the saw pit comes along. Whoop. Losing my village. There we go. We also need to upgrade this so we can get another ox. Look at all them housing spots that we have available. Why wouldn't people want to live here, you know? I think this is a nice little community for sure. I like these purple flowers, whatever they are. We got this family farming out here. So that's good. We got our goats. More goats. Purple flowers in the game are poisonous, are they? I did not know that. They're really cool looking though. Wish I could get in just a little bit closer. Oop, didn't mean to pause the game. So Precursor, have you played a lot of this game at all?
Meat so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. Let me see if you
I have, you don't own it, but it looks like fun. Yeah. I got it when it first released, and it's a beast, but it's in early access right now, so don't blame anybody who doesn't have it yet or anything like that, because it definitely, you know, it's not perfect. It needs some work. There are some things that need to be tweaked and adjusted. I would like some more types of gameplay added in as well, but I really like the foundation, what they've started off with. It makes me really excited to see where this game goes. But not only that, but how is it going to influence other city builder games? For example, like the way that you build houses, I hope literally every other city builder out there takes notes on that, because that is the best way to build houses I've seen. Oh yeah, we are growing. We are growing. I like it. Alright, now we need to get this built. So I need to tan some hides. And then, are we producing yet? No, we are not. Why are we not producing? And then just as a reminder for anybody that's here, I do have Discord if you're interested in, you know, chatting about the games that you enjoy playing, hanging out, getting notifications of when, you know, I go live, or even if any of you are streamers and you just want another place to promote yourself. That's what my Discord is for. You are welcome to join. You also don't have to join, but it's there if you want to, and the link is in the chat. Wherever the chat is. I think the chat's that way? That way. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit fast forward on this. And we're waiting for this to get built. And we see... Oh, yep, see, I was right. They're going over here. And they're going to go for this bandit camp, I bet. That's my guess. That's what that army's up to. I don't have an army yet, because I suck at the army side of things. I am not militaristic. What I am, though, is I am somebody who wants their saw pit to work. So I'm annoyed that my saw pit's not working. So... Any day now, they'll start to make some planks for me, I hope. Ah, this is being claimed. I'm in Ruth. Which, if we zoom out, that is... This area over here is being claimed right now. Which, you know, more power to them. We do not have the ability to do that right now. It'd be great if we could, but we don't even have a manor house yet. Because I need planks, and I can't get my planks built yet. We almost have a little mini militia. So that's good. we're a step in the right direction. Our tannery's almost built. Clay furnace is popping out tiles. That's good. All right, tannery. Let's get somebody assigned there. Start tanning some goods, giving us some clothes. Oh, we have a new market
Full
stall.
quality, he said.
We have a woodcutter stall. Very nice.
Practically melting your mouth.
All right, so we are making some progress. Okay, there's a log literally right there. Police saw it. Just where are my people? Where are the people? What are you doing? Why are you waiting? Y'all in your home. Get out of your damn homes and go cut some motherfucking wood. Here's what we're gonna do. Because I don't know if it's just glitched, but we're gonna unassign. Give it a second. Yeah, the ox is on a union break. Totally. You hear that, ox? Get to work. Alright, we just assigned a new family. We'll see if that fixes our issue here. Oop. Where are we going? Where are we going with that? Yeah, there we go. You put that log there and you cut that shit up. Please. I want to build my stuff.
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. While we're waiting for things to get built, we're gonna play around as our manor lord here. Let's go check out our city.
Come along.
This is another feature that I'm excited for them to build more into. Like, I want the ability to walk the streets and, you know, peasants throw shit at you or something if you're doing a bad job, or throw out some coins if you're feeling, you know, like blessing your village or whatever, or just, you know, some sort of interaction other than just running around and spying on people. But we've got this lovely little village. I also want to go in their houses, but I know that I can't do that. Hey, I'm walking here. Really? You're just gonna walk right into your lord like that? Dick. And we gotta stay to the roads, because we're lord, you know, we don't want shit on our shoes. So I think this is designed fairly well for a little city square. Especially as it starts to fill in. And oh, we have a new little market stall being installed here. That's nice. You do good work. I'm happy.
Full quality, he said.
Your lord is pleased.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
I mean, I wouldn't eat your bread or your meat, but you know, I'm pleased that you have some. Oh, he even has little
Come
flags.
on,
That's
come on.
cute.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
I love that. I love that you can wander around as the manor lord. Alright, have you started cutting this? We have timber. We're a step in the right direction. Okay, what do we got here for the tannery? We are starting to get some leather going. Alright, so let's go ahead and fast forward that. And let's see, what other trade routes can we establish to earn some gold? So the roof tiles is going to be too much right now. Hides we're already doing. Leather's going to be too much right now. So I think we're just going to get a stock of those things put together. And in the meantime, I think it's about time we start to harvest some berries. Also, how's our food? We're going to go ahead and put our hunters back into action. And we're going to go ahead and build us a foraging hut. I think this is a good spot for that. And let's see, I don't think we have all these filled yet. Nope, so 1, 2, 3. Looks like we have 3 open homes currently. 4, 5. So we have 5 open homes at the moment, so that's good. So we got plenty of room for growth. We're at a really good approval rating. So these should fill up pretty darn quick, hopefully. Hopefully. Otherwise, if they don't, we're doing something wrong. And I don't know what that is yet. Our new family started moving in just in time because I need somebody to start working out over here whenever this gets built. So we're gonna put that at a nice high priority. Got a small iron deposit here. A small stone deposit here that we're gonna eventually harvest. I got a fresh tattoo the other day, so it's like it's still in that stage where it's just like it stings a little bit. You can kind of see it there. It's really hard to see, but it's Lord of the Rings themed. I love that story so much. Excuse me. All right, 59% approval rating. We have 11 families. We're going to go ahead and hit fast forward. We're going to see when this thing gets built. It's under construction still. We've got 4 low market stalls. We are starting to grow. And do we have planks? We finally have planks, so you know what that means. We can upgrade this finally. And when we upgrade that, we can get ourselves another ox, and that'll just make things a little bit easier on all the people.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad day.
We're eventually going to get a few oxes for sure. Oh, you're so close to being built. Just in time for us to be able to start harvesting this shit. We need these berries. The food will be helpful, for sure. Alright, what's full? Okay, yep, you're always full. We also have this that we need to upgrade. We need 10 more planks for that. Oh, and we're there. Upgrade. And let's get ourselves another ox. Alright, we are moving on up. Oh, we can expand our living space here, so we might as well do that. Get room for another family. And I'm thinking we're going to hold off on the vegetable garden for now. Forger hut is done, so we're going to go ahead and add a family here. And they'll go ahead and collect those berries for us. And just in time, we got another new family. Oh, look at us grow. Look at us grow. Can you name the citizens of the town? That's a good question. Let's click on somebody and find out. Where are you at? Where's my people? Hey, you. Can I name you? I want to name you. Come over here. Let me look at you closer. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's try people. It looks like I can. Let's do precursor. We're gonna put you in the game. You're currently waiting. Let's see, who are you? Watch, I probably assigned you as a woman or something. But yeah, it looks like to name the people of the town, you gotta click on their houses or their jobs and find where they're listed. And then you can name them. So, where's this guy? This guy with the hat?
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Where you at? Okay, this guy who's hauling meat. I'm gonna name you Chad. Yes, you're the bestest of cabbage farmers. And then we're gonna find, let's see, I know Mav's lurking in here, so I'm gonna find one to name Mav. Ooh, over here. See, what are these people doing? Endelin is, nope. Ott, nope. Heinz. Where are you? Where's your home? You're a miner. You're just wandering in someone else's home? Okay. Oh no, Bartholomew is sick. Alright, Margaret, you are now going to be Mav. Alright, so we got Mav. Who else do I have in my chat? I know Mimic is in chat here. So we're going to put Mimic. You're going to be one of my market people.
Poor quality, you say?
Conrad.
Leather.
So instead of Conrad, it's going to be
belt,
Don't be shy, good
Well,
sirs and
Mimic
ladies.
Axel. Go.
leather.
I know K-Matter's around here too somewhere.
Belts and
Step right up
well,
and
anything
sample.
really.
K-Matter, you're gonna be my tanner.
Don't be shy, good sirs and
K-Mads.
ladies.
Alright.
From the oven.
You'll not find
So that's cool. We learned that we can name people, so that's exciting.
Don't be shy,
So if you got a good name for somebody, please, pop it in chat. I'll find somebody to bestow that honor of a name. It'll give us something to do while we wait for them to give me some more resources. Because now we need to get 20 planks so we can build our church. Because if we look at this, that's the last thing that we're needing is we just need our church built. And then we can start leveling up some of our housing plots. And once we do that, that'll be good because then they'll start paying us taxes. And we need the money because we're gonna need some armies. The other thing we need to build
firewood.
is we really need to get our manor built. So I'm debating, do I do the manor first or do I do the church first? I don't know what year I'm in right now, so that's the other
Don't be
problem.
shy, good sirs and ladies.
So we have 8 timber. So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward. Okay, how's our animal deposits going? Okay. Berries, they have not yet started really gathering too many of them. Got 4 little market stalls. Plenty of room for growth for more families. We are at the 68% approval rating, but that's mainly because we haven't started to tax anybody. We're doing good on food and fuel. I mean, we could be better. But our storehouse is now upgraded, so that'll help out tremendously. We have 2 stables. We're going to assign at least 1 person to stables. Our clay furnace is going good. Oh yeah, we got 56 roof tiles already. Got a bunch of leather. We're doing good. We are doing good. Okay, where's our trade house? What kind of trades can we do? We eventually do want to do planks. Stone, I don't think we're going to trade. I think we're going to hang on to all of our stone because we don't have a very good stone resource here. Food-wise, our vegetables are looking pretty good, but that price is a little steep, so I'm not ready to do that yet. And I'm thinking it's time for us to spend our trade logistics point. So this is going to cost our trade routes to be a minimum of 25 regional wealth, meaning they won't go over 25. So that's what we're going to spend our money on first, because we need to make sure that we can establish some trade routes for various resources. So first off, we're going to establish a roof tile, because that is going to give us some money. And then we're going to go ahead and export. And I'm going to say we're going to keep 40 roof tiles on hand for now. We can sell the rest. We'll probably adjust that as time goes on. Oh yeah, they're doing a good job of clearing this out. I want this area nice and open on this side. And then the other thing we need to start thinking about is actual farms. Okay, where are we at with our planks? We have enough planks. Okay, important decision. Do we build the church so that we can update our mortgage plots and reach level 2 with them so we can upgrade and get another point to spend? Or do we build our manor house so we can start initiating taxes on people, so we can build an army, so that way when we get invaded in like a year, we actually have people to survive that with? Part of me feels like the manor house would be the best bet there, just because of the whole, it takes time to earn that money to build the army. But then part of me is like, but church, because then I can level up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different houses I'd be able to level up to level 2. Which that's pretty good. But the other question too is, if we did the manor house, where would we? Yeah, we need our church to keep our women's from dabbling too much in witchcraft. That is true. We do need to keep the witchcraft at bay. Oop, I just noticed our wild animal deposit's getting low. So we're going to stop our hunters from doing their thing. Alright, you're done hunting for a bit. So if we did the church, I feel like the church would be good down here, potentially. Just a straight shot from the houses to the church. And if we did the manor house, though, I feel like that one's kind of tricky. Because I don't really know like the benefit of placing it in certain spots other than others, but I feel like up over here for the manor house might be kind of nice. Give it its own little spot, essentially. Or even down over here for the manor house. Well, let's go ahead and start off with the church so we can level up. Where is the church? There it is, church. Alright, I want it far enough back. We're going to stick it right there. And let's make that a nice high priority. And also, fuck yeah, elves are fucking rocking this medieval town in Manor Lords. Only, yeah, if you didn't know, I am working on trying to increase my follower rate. No pressure, though. I'm not forcing anybody to do it. I'm trying to reach affiliate. The reasons are selfish. I want emotes. That's it. I don't care about the money or anything like that. I just want fun emotes to put in my chat. And that's actually why I built Discord, was just so I had a place to put the fun emotes. But if you're enjoying, I play a lot of city builder games. I do dabble in other games too, so don't like think this is all I play. I play things like Elder Scrolls Online. I play a lot of roguelikes. And there's a lot of random things too, where I'm just like, ooh, this looks like fun, and then I'll play it like crazy, and then I don't touch it again for like months. But city builders tend to be like the main thing that my brain latches onto and lets me focus on. Okay, so we have 3 families that are unassigned right now, so that's good. We've got them building our church. We've got planks, so once we get up to 20 planks, we're going to build our manor house. And we just got to decide, is our manor house going down here, or is our manor house going up here? I know our farms are going to go up over here, which you should probably start to get those established too. Let's take a look at our farmland here. Yeah, this is basically all of our farmland that we have to work with. So we can't grow flax, barley, or, well, we can grow rye a little bit. But wheat is going to be our main bread and butter, essentially. So what I'm thinking, since farmland's going to be here, I'm going to put the manor house down here-ish? Somewhere? Maybe over here? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We also need to figure out where we're going to put our tavern. Because the people will need ale. Ale is an important thing for a medieval civilization. It was basically one of your meals for the day.
Well, perhaps it was...
And let's be honest, if you're in a land that's full of shit, and your life sucks because you live underneath a medieval overlord who charges you too much in taxes, like I'm about to, ale makes it go a little bit better. So, overall though, I think we're doing good. I'm just making sure. Okay, yep, we have people assigned there. We've got our berries are being harvested at our forager hut. Our animals are coming back to life over there. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and hit fast forward and watch our church get built here. Let's zoom in and watch our people here for a little bit. Wait, where are you going? Come back. I need you to build things for me. Oh yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, you are trucking along. I also love how they like bitch and complain about everything. That makes me happy. I don't know why. I just think it's hilarious listening to their like banter. Like in one game I was playing through, someone was constantly like talking about how their nipple almost got cut off, and I was like, what the? Alright, they are working hard on that church. That's good. Who else we got working on? We got Tommen. We got a woman named Oh, that's Barbara. That's Jacob. Dorothea. Dorg and Gerhaz. And looks like Chad. Oh yes, Chad. Chad is also going to town. That's right, you get to work, Chad. Be the giga self you are. Alright, do we have enough houses for people? I haven't checked on that in a while. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got more than enough houses for people. Not concerned there. Alright, let's watch you guys build this church. And fast forward.
On and on.
Oh, we got a new family starting to move in. Hell yeah. That's good, that's good. So we got 4 extra families, which means we theoretically could start building our farm fields. Granted, they're not going to be doing much with them yet because it's August, so they really won't be starting on them until next year. But the other big thing we need to worry about... Oh, look at all that gold we just got. Okay, I know what we need to do. We need... Oh, where's my trader? Where's my trader?
Feast your eyes on
We need to start working on building up our army. So we have spears and shields. I want to get, because if we look at our army, what we have available, so if we get some more spears and shields, we'll be able to increase our spear militia. We can also do militia footmen, pole arm militia, or archer militia, which if we do the pole arm, we just need, well, pole arms. So let's take a look at how much those cost. Pole arms would cost us 18 gold versus the war bows, which is 15. But I feel like the pole arms would be able to do a heck of a lot more damage with that. So I think that's what we're gonna go for. Is we're gonna go do some pole arms next. We're gonna import. And we're gonna start off with like 10. We'll see how far that gets us.
Step right up and set.
And let's see, pole arm militia. There we go. We're building an army. Alright, now we need to fast forward and get this church built. I don't know why, but I could totally jam out to this medieval music like all the time. I don't know how loud the music is on your end, but on my end it's like, it's hopping. Yeah, they did really good with this game so far. Oh, there's our church. Look at that go. Look at that go. We're almost done. Putting the finishing touches on. A little bit of touch-up paint here and there. Oh, come on. We're so close. Just finish it. Putting in the pews. And we're done. Okay. We're going to assign somebody to that church. And then we're also going to attach this over here. Just so there's another way to get to the church, you know? I feel like there's another path somewhere. I just gotta find it. There it is. I knew there was one. This one we're gonna attach over here. Go. So people can come from far and wide to our church with ease. We're gonna go ahead and put another path over here. I like that. Alright, that makes me happy. We've got our church. We've got 4 families we're going right now. Our animals are starting to come back to life. We need to establish our manor house and then our farm. Alright, our manor. Oh, we're still locked? Or no, we're not. Okay. So, our manor we wanted to put down here somewhere. I was thinking around in this area potentially. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to build a road. It's going to be our manor road. Now, I'm sure there is a right and wrong place to put your manor. I don't know. I'm putting it here because it's just, I don't know. It just makes me feel good to put it here. So we're going to go ahead and commit and get that built. And once our manor house is built, we're going to put that nice high priority. Once that's built, then we'll worry about like walls and all that good stuff. But main thing is I need to get taxes going because our citizens, I mean, they're really happy, which is great. But we are poor, and if we get attacked, our militia is not quite strong enough yet So we will need to hire out for mercenaries, and we can't do that unless we have gold in our treasury. And we can't put gold in our treasury till we have our manor house. So it's a whole thing. But we also know we want our farms out here. So let's remind ourselves where all of our emmer is. Okay, so that's good. I'm thinking we're going to shove a farmhouse right here. And then we're going to make all this fields. And then the other thing is we're going to put a granary over here too, just to store the raw goods of the farmhouse. So, farm. Here we go. Farmhouse. We're going to put you right here. Boink. And we're going to go ahead and make our fields. Now, something I've learned with the fields is I could just go massive and make this all one big field. However, you can really screw yourself if you do that. And the reason is because if your farmers don't make it through that whole field, you lose out on all your crops. Bandicamp was sighted. Where are you at? Okay, so that's a little closer. But yeah, so you can lose out on all your crops, and we definitely don't want to do that. So what's better to do is lots of smaller fields that are more manageable for your citizens. So that way you can still, get your goods, still have your harvestables, but in sizes that are manageable for your citizens. And sometimes I go even smaller than this, but, I'm at the point now where I've got a couple extra families, so I know I'm going to be able to assign, 2 families right off the bat to this. We're going to do a nice weird sized field there. Another weird one right here. I love that. Absolutely love how this works. I wish more city builders would take notes on how to construct the city, as far as how it just free forms, but automatically conforms to your grid and all that, because this is excellent. It makes it so easy to just plan and to just make it the way that you want it to go. Like this looks like some good fields. I'm pretty happy with this. We're gonna go at this point. We're gonna make these ones a little smaller. Alright, so that is going to be our farm field situation. Now we're not going to be using all of them right off the bat, though. Go ahead and do another big one right there. Okay, so that's going to be our farm fields. We're going to leave them in fallow for now. And then as we get more people assigned, then we'll go ahead and increase how many fields are in fallow versus actually growing things. But we also know that we want to get a granary out over here. So we're going to put one right in... Oh, we don't have enough goods yet, so we got to wait. So you know what that means? Fast forward time! Look at our little civilization. It's doing so good. I'm happy with this. So far, our little civilization's going pretty darn good. Keyblandia is thriving. Now, where is my manor house? That is the big question. Where did I put that darn thing? Built it somewhere over here. Right there. They're working on it. Our wild animal deposit is almost back up, so we can start to work on getting people assigned to that. Fuel, we're getting low on fuel, so let's get somebody assigned back to our woodcutter's lodge, so we can make sure we have some fuel for the winter time. Otherwise, our people might be a little bit angry with us. Oh, we got a new stall. We're up to 5 stalls in the market now. This is our newest one, another food stall. That's excellent. And the pantry is full on the Burgage plot level 1. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. So they have 26 vegetables. That's excellent. That means we have plenty of food. We're going to go ahead and assign another family to the storage granary to help go around and empty out people's pantries. so that way they're not overflowing. But also, we can upgrade this. We're going to go ahead and upgrade. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and upgrade as many of these as we can. We'll start off with the 3, which that will be enough to go ahead and get us leveled up into another, to the next settlement level, which is Medium Village. This is going well. We've got gold coming in. We have an 83% approval rating, which is going to drop drastically once we start charging taxes, but you know, it is what it is. Got a nice storm coming in. Really want this to be finished, so we're just going to fast forward. And then we wait. There we go. Policies are unlocked, but main thing we need is our taxes. So I don't really know. So the percentage of surplus food that is given to the church in return for influence. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and up that to 3%. Influence will help us take over areas of the map. The tax is going to help us pay for our armies. Now we're going to see this approval rating drop because of the taxes, but we're at a really good point right now where I think we're going to be okay.
Fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here.
How's our militia looking? Okay, our militia's looking fairly decent. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at our trade. We're going to go ahead and pause on the pole arms. And instead, we're going to go ahead and start to get some war bows going too. Let's go ahead and import some of those. Let's do 10 of those. So we got lots of pole arms. We've got plenty of our spears for the spear militia. I'm feeling good about our progress so far. And we just need to get our farm established here. Let's increase that priority. Let's see, our granary is looking good. Another ruler's army was sighted. Ah, over here. Now, they're not going to beat us up or anything like that. They're legit just going to travel right through our lands. We'll get notified if somebody's going to be attacking us. Because they'll give you a little bit of time to prepare at least, so that's good. But I also need to check, do we have people in all of these houses now? Because it might be time, yep, it might be time to build some more houses. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get some more houses built. Let's continue filling up our little circle here. There we go. That looks good. Gonna go ahead and build those.
Vegetables so fresh, you'll swear they were picked this very morning.
Yeah, right there. And then the last little chunk right here. And that means our main... Oh! We can't quite do that last little chunk. We don't have enough of our construction materials, but that's okay. We are getting there. See, they are busy out here building our farm. We're going to go ahead and fast forward. Get through this rain a little bit. Oh wow, we've already been going for 2 hours. That's crazy. Another ruler's army was sighted. Where are they at? Yeah, you guys are just traveling through our lands. That's fine as long as you don't start no shit. If you start shit, we're gonna have some problems. You guys look like you're really well established, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to fuck with that. So you just, you know, feel free to shop at our market, buy some goods. Oh, we got another market stall. Nice firewood stall. Our farm's almost done. All right. So we're going to go ahead and assign at least one farmer. And we're going to take a look at which of our fields are going to be the most productive for us. 41, 40, 41, 41, 42, 44, 42.
Carrots, cabbages.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make wheat and wheat and wheat. We're gonna make them take care of 3 fields for now. The rest we're gonna leave in fallow so that way it can increase their fertility. That is the goal anyways. And ideally I'd like another family assigned here, but you know, we're gonna do 1 for now. We're gonna go ahead and let these armies pass through. Yeah, this chunk of the army, this is essentially what our army would be like. Versus their like mega well put together army over here. Look at these guys. These guys are like they are down for war. We are not. Not yet anyways. We'll get there. Hopefully. We've got our housing plots that are gonna get built here. And these are all being leveled up currently. So that's exciting. And I think a lot of these are going to be able to get leveled up, so that's really good. And our granary is able to take on more food, so hopefully they start collecting that food for us. Oh, that's the other thing too. So we have our church. We can set our bell. That one sounds so pathetic. It's like someone's banging on a pan. I like that one. So that looks good to me. Alright. So we are up to 6 market stalls, and yes, I know they're walking through my land. I don't care. They're not doing anything to harm me. It's fine. How are we doing on food? We're doing okay on food. I'm keeping an eye on that food level so I know when to move people back to start hunting again. But for right now, I want to use these 2 extra families to build some more houses. Because then the houses will get built a lot faster because I'm building and I'm also upgrading. So it's going to take a hot minute. And as you see, our approval rating's going down because of taxation. It went down quite a bit because of taxation. But that taxation's important because that will eventually get our treasury built up, which we need in order to buy armies. And to take care of our people. And to eventually take over other lands. And make another city. Which I have not yet successfully done. Because I am not that... While I love city builder games, I'm not skilled at city builder games. So I did ask this earlier, but I'll ask it again in case anybody else is here that has any opinions. Ooh, we just increased our development point. But no, what I was going to ask is, are there any city builder games that you guys really enjoy that you think are worthwhile checking out, or that you find yourself getting lost in? I definitely enjoy them. Okay, so we just leveled up. Now, in our little development tree, we could get better deals, which removes the tariff from foreign imports, which reduces all import prices by 10, which would be really handy, especially since we're trying to build up our armory right now. The other thing that we could do, though, because we did just build our farm, is we could add a plowing station. Or we could do orchardry, where we can start to build apple orchards. We could double the capacity of all of our berry deposits, which would be really good since we don't have a very strong berry deposit, and you need berries in order to make dyes. Or we could do an apiary, collect honey. That might be handy. Trapping is good too. I don't feel like we need the foreign supplies just yet. All of these are locked in early access, so we can't really do anything with those yet. We do want rye eventually for our fields, because I know our fields can grow rye. So I'm thinking we're going to do orchards. So let's go ahead and do that. Which means our next chunk of houses we build after these, we're going to build one that's got a big old orchard attached to it. So that'll be handy. You can see our people are out here starting to work on the land. There you go. Go ahead. Dig that shit. Dig it. All right. And we are steadily building and leveling up. And what's nice too is as the houses level up, like you can see, we have roof tiles now. So the house looks a little bit more upgraded versus the thatched shit roof that we had before. So the houses just look better. So we're going to go ahead and continue to upgrade these. And the nice thing is now that these are upgraded too, if I wanted to, we could use them to start making, add on a brewery extension so they produce ale, or have a blacksmith's workshop, or a tailor's workshop, or cobblers, or joiners, a fletcher, or even an armorer. So we have some more options to level up our houses too and what they're offering. But we're going to go ahead and add in a few more. I think we're going to add in some chicken coops. Oh, we added in a chicken coop. How are we doing with things? Okay. Our armies are looking decent-ish. I think we're going to go ahead and stop buying weaponry.
Get your meat here. So fresh it's practically still mooing.
Come one.
We're going to go ahead and do a pause on the weapons. Let ourselves get caught up. Alright, things are looking good here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our castle planner here and start to plan out how we're going to be building our walls and our gates. I like to get my gates built. Eventually I'll go through and I'll build up my walls and everything too. But I at least like to get the gates going to at least establish like this is where Manor House is. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we can't commit yet because we do not have enough wood. But we at least have it planned out. And we will eventually get more wood. And we just saved. Alright, let's fast forward a bit. Oh, the approval's not meeting because we don't have fuel. Stall supply is low. Which, do we have somebody chopping fuel? We do. We're going to go ahead and add a second person to chop fuel down because we're starting to get to that point where we need to really build that up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 market stalls now. We're growing.
You'll not find finer wares
We are
anywhere else.
growing. We are growing. We're currently upgrading our houses. So we got actual tiles going now. They don't look like quite the shitholes that they were before. So we are on our way. We are doing good. And we've been at this for, so this city, here's where we're at with our city. We are 2 hours in. And we've got a nice little logging camp over here. We've got our main city hub over here. And we've got our church and our manor house over here, our little trading hub. And our farm fields are starting to be developed now too. We can also probably, when we get another family to join our house, join our little civilization here, we're going to go ahead and put somebody back on hunting. And then we're going to start going ahead and getting up this iron deposit and all that good stuff. And really start doing what we can to make our city as rich as possible. And our settlement level has increased. We are now a large village, so we have another new development point. So we can do orchardry. We can also do rye cultivation, which is the whole reason why we went through this train here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cultivate some rye. We're gonna take a look at our fields over here. I'm curious. Oh yeah, we are good on rye. Rye is gonna be a money maker for us for sure. Yep, I like the way that rye is looking. Good stuff. We need more families though, so we can assign more farmers. Currently we only have one farmhouse, so we only have a couple of these farm fields active right now. And then I also want to get my hunting camp back in action. I want to start mining iron. We're still doing good on our clay. Got a lot of clay that we're going through, so that's good. So let's hit fast forward and get through winter. Let's see, can we build our walls? We can. Commit. Alright, we are now building our gates for our manor house. And eventually we're going to get this whole area cleared out too. So we're going to get our where are they? These guys, our logging camp. We're going to eventually get them to just kind of clear out this area for us. Look at this nice little medieval village. I'm very happy with it. So far, so good. So far, we're a success. And so far, we have a floof who is thoroughly passed out. It's so hard for me to not just like go up to a sleeping cat and just love the shit out of them because they look so cute when they're sleeping. And then they wake up and you remember, oh yeah, you're the hellspawn that kept me awake all night last night. They are lucky they are cute. What you can't see is over there. So I have another cat. So I have 3 cats, and all 3 of them are in here sleeping right now. So you have Arwen, named after Arwen from Lord of the Rings, but also we call her Floof because she's fluffy. She's got a little bobtail. She's adorable. Over there off camera, I have my big boy named Sigma. We also call him Mr. and Little Shit, and he definitely lives up to that name. Both of them are only a year old, and then below my desk, I have a big cat bed. It's actually a dog bed that my tiniest little kitty is sleeping on. She's about 15 years old. Her name is Luna, and you'll rarely see her on camera. But the other 2, you'll often see them wrestling behind me when I'm gaming. It happens to be nap time right now. Alright, I need some more families to move in, please. Okay, who's not happy? You're not happy. Why aren't you happy? Because of the fuel situation. Okay, I thought we fixed that. What's your deal? Why are we not getting fuel? Are we trading fuel? I need to make sure I'm not trading fuel. Trade. Fuel. We are trading. I guess we need to up this a little bit because we don't have enough left over, apparently. There we go. So we'll up our fuel that we have on hand, and that should help us, hopefully. So that way this guy stops being unhappy. We're up to 7 stalls. I'm so happy with that. We've got room for 6 more stalls here before they start moving into our other plot points that we have built. Our houses are getting built over here. That's good. Got lots of room for growth. And we just need some families to move in so I can start assigning them to do things. Let's see, our storehouse is looking good. Our Granary is empty. Oh no. Why is it empty? Did we ever get the food from here? Oh, yep, they must have. Well, it's good to know our granary is empty, so you know, we're doing good food-wise apparently. Apparently at least what people have grown in their backyards is sustaining them enough. And a new family moved in. Great. Guess what? You are going to be hunters. Where is my hunting camp? There it is. And hunt! Get us some food again, please. That should fix that issue.
Your wife says she'll go and live with all
I love watching them run all over the place. It's kind of fun. You know what we're going to do?
Berries, so
We're going to go ahead and wander around like a lord. The lord that we are. Ooh, hey, mama. Let's see what our market stalls have.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Got a nice little
Berries,
wood stall.
berries, bursting with flavour and fit for a king.
Cloth.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on
Some
our
more
fine
wood.
selection. Meat so tender it practically melts in your mouth. Come and see for yourself.
What do we got over here? We've got, you don't really got a lot left for sale, bud. Your shop's
Vegetables
look a
so
little
fresh,
empty.
you'll
She's
swear
got
they
some
was picked this very morning.
cabbages. Cabbages and berries and meat. Oh yeah, you got a lot to sell. And wood. Very nice.
Meat,
Got our houses.
meat.
We have
Get your
our
meat here. So
what I
fresh
would
it
call the
practically
shit house.
still mooing.
Hasn't been upgraded yet. Next to the one that has been upgraded. So you can see the difference between the two is pretty drastic.
It practically melts in your
I'm
mouth.
excited to see what they look like when you level them up to like level 3. And I'm excited to see this market full at some point, 'cause that'll be awesome. Let's go down this road. See what we got going on down here. We got our storehouse and our granary, our ox cart. Oh, we don't walk in the snow though, because we're a lord. We only walk on the roads. We're civilized. Go ahead and walk down here. Check out this. We've got our tannery and our clay tile making place. Got our clay pit, which is conveniently positioned right behind people's houses. I'm gonna stand up here and I'm gonna look down on them, give them some orders. Oh, can I not walk on this? Oh, there we go. Hey, dig faster. I want that clay. You get that clay. So like this is where I need actions, so I can like yell at them or motivate them, you know, as their lord, to work better. Let's see, you ain't got shit in your yard. But yeah, so that's kind of fun. I'm excited to see how they build that feature out yet. So it's in very early development. But you can walk around your town in third-person mode, which is it's just cool. At least, you know, like if you film to show people like how your town's looking, that's a cool mode to film. I wish there was like an auto mode where you could just turn it on and your lord would just like wander around on his own. I think that would be kind of neat. All right, we got more houses building. We do need to build this chunk right here. So you know what? We might as well get those built because, you know, if you build it, they will come. They'll move in. That looks good. Build. Go ahead and fast forward that. We're going to go ahead and build our road behind this. That looks good there. So people can get around nice and easily. That is the goal. We want it easy for them to travel so they can get to work and do their jobs without me having to be like, oh my god, why isn't this place working? Bandit camp was sighted. Okay, so we do gotta start to be careful with these bandit camps. That one's pretty close by. And I wonder, do we have enough money? Can we take this bandit camp on? Is it time? Is it time to do such things? I feel like it is. Well, let's take a look and see how much would it cost to hire mercenaries. Oh, we could so totally do this. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We are going to hire some mercenaries. They're gonna arrive in Goldhof. Okay, where is Goldhof? Let's see where that's at first. Right, Goldhof, where are you? Goldhof is right over here. So that won't take them too long to get to the mercenary camp. Or to the bandit camp. And our folks could take that on too. So I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna go to war. We're gonna pick a fight with some bandits. Okay, what's our best way to get there? Right there. Okay. So first steps first, we need to buy our mercenaries. We're gonna hire them. Sign that contract. Secondly, this is probably a mistake, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of these guys and redo them. So we want this. So we got 18, or we got 20 of our spear militia. We've got 19 of our pole militia, and then we also have archers. How many archers do we can we have? We can have 5 archers. We're gonna leave the archers alone, I think. We're gonna leave those here along with our retinue. But I think we have enough of the rest of the army. So we're gonna go ahead, gather our forces. We're gonna take on a bandit camp. Let's see, we want these guys to head here.
Your orders?
We need our band and our army to get its shit together. I'll fast forward real quick. That's right, we're gonna gather. Right, we're doing this. We're doing this. We are going for it. Nope, nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. I want you guys. You're gonna march to. Oop, nope. You're gonna march to there. You're gonna march to there as well. Now we're gonna sit here and sit back, and we're gonna watch this all go down. And then we're gonna take out this bandit camp. Look at them practicing the fight. They have no idea what's coming for them. Oh. So they're coming our way. So we are gonna go ahead and zoom in here and watch this go down. Alright, kick out them bandits! Get them! Now we're doing this under balance right now because I don't want them to fully exhaust themselves. We do want to keep them surrounded. We also need to check on these guys. We're on their way. Alright, we're going to go ahead and reposition ourselves. Alright, the bandits have gotten scared and ran off. So now, we're going to head over here to this bandit camp. We're going to take it over. And our mercenaries haven't even shown up yet. They're still way out over there. So that's the next question is there another bandit camp that we can take on? I don't think there is. So we might have hired them for no reason. But that's okay. It's better safe than sorry, you know? Because I have gone in and had them, like, completely get decimated by the bandits before. There's Keeblandia's army. Look at him go. Oh, I'm so proud of y'all. Alright, so I'm going to pause so we can read our message. And the message says, when searching through the enemy belongings, you find a stash of goods. They could be sent to your people who surely need them, though it is your right to keep them. we're going to put it in our treasury because we need to be able to build up our army more, build up our retinue, and so it's going to our treasury. Yeah. All right, so now we need our army to go home. And let's see. To get them to go home, I think we're just gonna go like this.
Pick up the pace. Your orders. Yes, sire liege.
I keep hitting the wrong button. Go home.
Pick up the pace.
And these guys, is there anybody else you can beat up? Because I really want you to beat up something. I want all my money to be wasted. Where's another bandit camp? Anybody? Nope. Nope. Alright, well you were a waste, so we're gonna disband you and enjoy your free 15 gold. Stupid. Stupid outlaws.
Your orders.
Okay, so where are our folks at? There they are. They are making their way back home.
Your orders.
And so yeah, their effectiveness, they're fatigued right now. But we just want them to go home so we can disband them. Which I wish we could disband them, but we can't because we're in technically enemy territory. So that kind of sucks. But hopefully they make it back home. We're gonna go ahead and make this one hold. Gain back some of their fatigue. Alright, their fatigue's getting a little bit better. We just need you guys to be able to make it home. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do there. Let's see. We have a new message. Band of raiders is roaming nearby land. Should we track their steps? Yes, we are going to track their movement. We have 365 days to prepare for that attack, which we can make that. We can make that happen for sure. Alright, yeah, I know you all are tired. And I want you to go home. But I also don't want you to fucking, you know, ditch on me because I'm sending you home. So, shortest route home for these guys is going to be straight through here. Go home. All we need to do is make it into our territory. Then we can disband the unit and everybody will go home on their own. You're so close. Just make it home. That's all you gotta do. Disband. Why can't I disband? I'm not outside I'm inside my home region. Let me disband, motherfucker. Ugh. Keep going. Where are you at? How are we doing? Okay, now I can disband that unit. Okay. Another ruler's army was sighted. Where are they going? Oh, they're just marching around apparently. Okay, let's go back to our army. Can you make it home? Or are you gonna be too tired? Get your asses there. Go. You know what? Run. Run to your positions. I know you're tired, but you know what? I want to disband you so that we can go relax and, you know, be the little peasants that you're meant to be. 'Cause look at you. You're not an army. You're a wannabe army. You're a warmy. We just gotta get you across the line, get you home, and we can disband y'all, and you can go off and be your peasant little selves. Be happy. And all should be well. Let's see what time we got. It's already 9 o'clock. Wow. Oh, you can see people wandering around out here. What are you doing out here? Ah, we got a cunts! It's about time. I haven't seen a cunts yet. Alright, and this band unit. Okay, go home. We have a new family moving in as well, and I think that family is going to go work at our farm. Boop.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the beating sun.
Never.
Alright.
Perhaps he's simply
You know, overall, look at this. Look at this little village. I think this is a really good little village. I'm very happy with this. We've been at this for 2.5 hours already, surprisingly, and we're up to 63 families. We have a 58% approval rating, which now that we've got a treasury full of gold, I think we can be nice to our people, and we'll take the taxes off for now, which will make them happy with us. That'll get our approval rating back up. We've got a lot of gold, so we can work on building our army. We can start building up this army again some more. And overall, I'm pretty happy with where this is at. So with that, I'm looking at times and seeing how long I've been streaming for, and I'm like, maybe I should end this for the night because, you know, this is enjoyable. I love this. I could play this for frickin' ever. However, I also don't want to burn myself out. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to call it here, but let me just do something here real quick. Bow, 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 bow. Let me go to the Let's Chat. There we go. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do a raid. Now, I have only done one raid before, so I don't know how well this is going to go. But hopefully you enjoy the raid. What we're going to do is, looks like Mimic King Axel is currently streaming. Now, I'm going to do a shout out. Mimic King Axel. Now, he was here watching earlier, so that's the reason why I'm thinking we're gonna go check out his stream for a couple minutes here. Just make sure I have this spelled correctly. Okay, so Mimic King Axel. If you give it a moment here, they are a magical being sailing the Sea of Thieves with a charitable heart. They celebrated birthdays, delved into Genshire's world, pierced heavens in Baldur's Gate, and even farmed on Coral Island. So currently they're raising awareness for MMIW with every ahoy and cannon blast. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and raid them. Mimic King Axel. And so we're going to go ahead and get ready to raid their stream. So we're going to craft a tailor raid message that you can copy and paste into their chat when we arrive. So then we're going to go ahead and head on over there. Okay, let's do this. I've never... Raiding's fun. I'm excited. All right, so let's go ahead and raid Mimic. Let me find them real quick. Mimic King Axel. They're currently playing Sea of Thieves, so it should be some good gameplay if you enjoy Pirates in the Mighty Seas. So here we go. We are raiding. Here we go. Looks like there's an ad. Raid now.